Hello boys and girls, welcome back to a brand new Minecraft video. Today, I'm going to be showing you some awesome decoration and furniture ideas that you yourself can build in Minecraft. So, let's get straight into this. First off, we have ourselves an amazing little fish tank that you could pretty much have in any of your Minecraft homes. As you can see, our little fishies, they are enjoying their time inside this little fish tank. And the way this kind of works is we have one full block here. We then have two quartz stairs kind of facing us with iron trapdoors surrounding the rest of the build and prismarine on the back. As you can see, the prismarine kind of shows on the back wall, and these trapdoors are kind of flecked up by the levers on the back. So you have to have levers or redstone torches underneath. Either way, they will flick up and your fishies can't actually escape. As you can see, that little one is named Dory because, hey, who does not love Finding Nemo? But it's very simple design, but very effective, and would look great if you were building an aquarium, maybe if you wanted your fish tank as your feature piece in like a huge modern mansion. Either way, it's a great fish tank design, and you can also use any material you would like. I just use quartz because, you know, fish tanks look kind of cool when they are white, but you could use, you know, any block type that did have stairs and slabs. So any of the woods would be great, maybe some sandstone blocks as well. But yeah, what do you guys think of this amazing little fish tank? Next up, we have an amazing little table and chair design using nothing but a piston and a slab. So the way this kind of works is we have a redstone block underneath. If you do place this down, you can place your redstone block, you place your piston facing upwards on top, and it flickety flicks on up and actually makes an amazing little table design. We then have a plant pot on top with a fern inside and a slab next to it to kind of represent a nice little chair. But I think this just looks absolutely awesome. We have a little painting behind to kind of set the scene, and boy, does this just look awesome. You could have this in absolutely any kind of house, and yet again, we do have a slab here, so you could change it to whichever texture you would like. Using the piston kind of almost just makes for a more realistic table design. It's kind of very sleek and subtle. We have the little kind of like table leg sticking up, and then of course the tabletop. If you didn't want the plant pot on top, you could always remove this and place yourselves a carpet to kind of get rid of the ugly look of the top of the piston. Okay, so moving on to design number 3. This is an awesome planter design to kind of hold your leaf blocks, and underneath these trapdoors we do have the new composter block, which by the way is actually one of my favorites. On top of this, we then simply place ourselves a leaf block on top like so. I do have the Better Leaves mod on, so my bushes kind of look a little bit funky if you were wondering. And then of course we have our trapdoors flicked all the way around, and this just looks for a very nice planter design. And of course this one's a lot bigger than this one I just built here to show you guys. But hey, what do you guys think? I think this design looks absolutely amazing. You can actually even go as far as flicking all of these down and not having them, you know, flicked up and sticking out. But you know, it is absolutely up to you, just depending on how you guys kind of want to build it. It would also look absolutely amazing in any traditional house or maybe even a castle. Now jumping over to this awesome little couch design. This is completely made out of dark oak wood stairs and dark oak slabs as well. And the way this kind of works is, let's see, if we remove this at the back, we have one kind of facing this way, then it connects this way and you get that awesome little side turn, which isn't a sharp edge like on this side. Then we simply just have two slabs on the front to kind of add a little extension. This is probably the part of the sofa you would, you know, rest your legs after a long day of playing Minecraft. I'm joking. Well, I'm not, because who doesn't love playing Minecraft? And then we have an awesome little design using a glass pane, bam, and a orange carpet. Of course, you could use any color carpet you would like. The orange just kind of looked a little bit funky and went pretty well with this little green stripe in the wall. Next up, we have a dining table. And who doesn't love a dining table? I absolutely love eating dinner at a table, and look at this thing. Once again, we are using the piston with the redstone block in the ground to kind of shoot it up and act as a table leg. We also have a nice textured floor using the birchwood planks and the stripped birch log, which is actually a very nice combination. As you can see, they're not too different, but they do blend pretty well. This is just without all the little like stripes, and it goes very well when trying to make a textured floor. We then have carpet all the way on top of the pistons and the trapdoors surrounding the piston like this. Just kind of make a more realistic table design. But let's place those back on there. We then have our chairs, which are simply an oak slab like so. We then have trapdoors flicked up on the back of the oak slab. So if you press one here and one there, bam, remove this block. We then have a cool little chair design. We then have a banner on the back of the trapdoors and signs either side of the chair for the arms, and that just looks absolutely amazing. So if you are looking for a dining table chair design, this is probably the one to go for, as it's super simple to make and looks very, very effective with the banner on the back. We then have a plant pot simply placed in the middle and a little window to kind of look out on your view. Currently, not too much, but I'm sure if you're building this in Minecraft, you'd maybe have like an awesome garden. We then have these spruce kind of trapdoors to act as your window curtains or your blinds. Next up, we have an awesome little window ledge design, and I thought I'd throw this in just to kind of show that when building a window in Minecraft, it doesn't have to be completely flat into the wall. So as you can see, we have our window itself, which is just one block removed out of the wall, and we then have our glass panes, one this side and one this side. And then in the center, it kind of juts out by 2. And this is to kind of represent the window being open. So, of course, when it was closed, it would fold in this way and fold in this way. We then have trapdoors all the way along to kind of represent the window ledge. And this kind of rests on the window ledge, making it look that little bit more realistic, which I think is super, super nice. We then have a plant pot on the end with a little white plant residing inside of it. And then, of course, we have our white carpet with a little bit of glowstone. So if you were inside maybe a dark room, the glowstone would emit some good lighting. Okay, moving on to this amazing double bed design. Now, the best thing about this is there is slime blocks behind our trapdoors, and this means if you are to jump on your bed, bouncy, bouncy, freaking bouncy. It's so, so cool. And, you know, very realistic. If you jump on a bed in real life, you do actually start to bounce. And this is just an amazing little idea for Minecraft. So the way this works, we simply have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 slime blocks with red carpets on the top to kind of hide the greenness of the slime blocks and make it look a little bit more bed-like. On the back, we then have concrete blocks with some snow layers built up in the middle. The middle one is high, just kind of represent different pillow layers. We then simply have our spruce wood trapdoors flicked around all of these sides to also cover up the slime blocks and make for this awesome double bed. Next to this, we kind of have the same concept, but we have 2 single beds. Maybe you'd have this in a kid's room. We have a girl's bed here and a boy's bed here. Slime blocks still under them, so they do work as bouncing beds. And I just think it's absolutely amazing that we can do that in Minecraft. We then have the dark oak trapdoors kind of surrounding these ones here. We have some buttons on the walls to maybe represent some coat hooks or just a little bit of, you know, wall design. But what do you guys think? Hopefully you do like these ideas. Let me know in the comment section below. We now have another bed design, but this is a little bit different. And in my opinion, probably one of my favorite. This is a little bunk bed design with a cute little desk underneath. And this is pretty much built using spruce wood planks, spruce wood trapdoors, and then we have some signs. Very, very simple. We have a ladder to get up to the bed itself, and of course you could actually sleep in this if it were nighttime or in a thunderstorm. But wow, does this just not look absolutely amazing? We then have a plant pot with a bamboo inside of it and a leaf block on top. This is a very, very nice way of using the bamboo block, especially in 1.14 when they added it. Bam, you place this and it kind of looks like a nice little plant base holding up our plants. For the desk itself, like I said, just spruce wood trapdoors. We then have this little chair, a quartz slab with an oak sign on the back. You could maybe sit here, do some work, some homework before going to bed for the night. But I just think this is an amazing little bunk bed design that would look great in any of your homes. Next up, we have another couch design, but this time with a lovely neon green table. And of course, this is more modern, maybe a little bit retro, but if you kind of had a little bar, restaurant, or cafe, this could be a little eating area in the corner. And this is a very, very nice table design. And pretty much the way it works is there are 2 green blocks in the ground. We then place one to the side, 2 glass panes, and simply 1, 2, and 3 green carpets on the top, making a very, very nice table or coffee table design indeed. As the couch goes, it's very, very simple. It's just quartz stairs along the back with the corners turned so they kind of make little armrests, and then we have 3 quartz slabs in front of this to kind of make the little leg extension. We then have a painting on the wall, 2 little buttons to kind of represent some coat hangers. Do you just not love the color combination for this couch and table? Next up, we have an awesome workbench design. And now, if I were building this, I would probably build it inside maybe my house garage. But look at this thing. It's super, super nice. It's actually pretty long. So let me show you how it works. We have 2 upside down stairs kind of facing each other. We then have slabs underneath these. We then have 4 slabs going along the top of the stair block. We then have 3 full blocks at the end like this with some buttons on it, and then the rest are just slabs going all the way along with another upside down stair kind of facing inwards. We then have a little orange rug. You could place glowstone under this if you did indeed need some lighting, and you could also even go in and grab yourself a furnace and a crafting table, and if you are maybe in survival, place furnaces all the way underneath with a crafting table on the end, and then you pretty much have yourself a fully functional survival workbench station, and that for anyone in survival would be super helpful and great for your Minecraft house. Now, what would one of these videos be if I didn't show you an awesome little bathroom design? First off, we have our bathtub, and the way this works is using quartz stairs. We just kind of turn them 1, 2, 3, and 4. Turn this way, and again connecting them all the way around. Please connect, thank you. And then of course you go in and grab your water, and because of the ocean update, I think it was 1.13, we can now place these on these blocks without that happening, because that always happens to me and I absolutely hate it. Come on. Okay, perfect. But you kind of get the idea. You have to just fill it all in carefully, and you get an amazing little bathtub design. We then have some trapdoors kind of hanging over the top with a stone or andesite wall hanging down to kind of represent maybe a little shower head. We then have some snow on the floor, which makes a very, very nice bathroom rugs, because I do find that bathroom rugs do tend to be thicker than normal rugs, and we use carpet. It's a little bit thinner. Where did my carpet go? There it is. Some carpet is a little bit thinner. The snow just kind of makes for a thicker rug design. We then have ourselves an emerald with a oak leaf on top for a very nice little bathroom plant. Next up, we have a toilet designed to kind of go with our bathroom kind of theme, and this is just snow going all the way up, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6 layers like this. We then have a slab on top of the snow and a trapdoor on top of the slab with a button next to it to kind of act as the chain that you press, and of course the toilet would flush. Next to this, we then have a plant pot with a cactus inside of it to kind of represent a little toilet brush. I thought this was kind of cute. I know it's green, but maybe some people do have green toilet brushes. I don't know. But you know, it's the closest kind of thing we can get to looking like a toilet brush in Minecraft. I think it looks very, very nice. Pretty modern toilet design. Of course, if you did want to make it look a little bit older, you could change up some of the materials for maybe some stone, some dark oak, or anything like that, really, just depending on the style of your house. We then have this absolutely awesome little garden hot tub design, and now this is kind of very, very modern. We have some blue concrete kind of jutting out the middle, then overlapping this, we actually have some birch wood, which is a very weird material to be using, but I thought it looked pretty cool in this little garden. We then have some plant pots going all the way along the side to kind of just give it that more natural look. And then our hot tub itself is made from spruce wood stairs, and it's 1, 2, 3 going this way, and we kind of just bring it all the way around and connect it in the middle. Place a block on the bottom, and it's ready for your water to go inside. It's a pretty good size hot tub as well, not too big, not too small, and can pretty much fit into any basic room in a house. If you do want to know how to build a hot tub, I do actually have a few tutorials on how to do that on my channel. Last but not least, we have this amazing modern, or it's even kind of traditional kitchen design, and the best thing about this is the awesome little maybe pizza oven using the campfire. So if I remove the sign real quick, we just have our campfire. We then have a block gap and a furnace going up, absolutely surrounded by stone brick blocks, and this just looks amazing. The sign actually shift clicks straight onto the campfire, kind of hiding it a little bit and making it look a little bit more realistic and modern. You can kind of still see the bottom of it, but I thought that looked pretty cool, and this definitely does make a very, very nice pizza oven design. As for the rest of the kitchen, we just have stone slabs kind of recreating this awesome kind of eating area or bar. We then have the exact same thing above this, and it adds some awesome modern shapes to the build. We then have our iron trapdoors flicked down on the end, and this is using some redstone torches like this. If we just grab them, bam, we can place them down here. Actually, it needs to be on a full block. I am all over the place today. Bam, like this, and our trapdoor should flick straight up like so. We then have some quartz slabs with some birch trapdoors flicked up on the back to kind of act as little bar chairs that you could sit on, eat your breakfast, and look at the lovely pizza oven. We then have an awesome little window design. It's simply 6 blocks removed from the wall, and then we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 glass panes, and the bottom of it kind of acts as an open window where you can place a plant pot on the window ledge. But I really, really like this kitchen design. I just think the colors go very, very well. And of course, the pizza oven makes it absolutely awesome. That is it, guys, for this video. Let me know what you thought of these designs in the comment section below, and definitely let me know which one was your favorite. I would be very, very interested to know. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Subscribe with notifications on so you're notified every time I upload a video. Please do leave a like down below. I love you all so much. Stay creative, stay positive, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.